Okay. So we just beat Death's Dominion. On we go. Continue. The Builder is thy most faithful ally in these times of peril and blasphemy. When the dead grows restless, and thy mind becomes clouded with doubts, when thy hand loses its iron grip, and thy body quakes with fear, never forget that. The Builder harshly punishes those who turn away from him and his will.
Things could be worse. Getting Aldrias' demise was a challenge in itself. But it paid off, as Dewall seemed to be extremely satisfied. No rest for thievery, though, as he soon gave me another job. One of Dewall's musings is a harp inlaid with priceless amethysts, which belong to the Howtrees, one of the oldest families in the city. He's been trying to get it for years, but none of the sneaks he hired to do the job came back, and some flat out refused to do it. And, well, I can't blame them. The Howtree family used to own a vast manor in the Old Quarter, but it was promptly abandoned during the incident, and now lies beyond the barricades, those huge ramparts the authorities at that time built to contain the dead. The Old Quarter is a lively place, but few dare go near the barricades, and the immediate area beyond is almost completely abandoned, save for the odd rogue in hiding or a walking corpse or two. Finding a way past the ramparts is my first task, and once inside the sealed section, I'll have to make my way to the Howtree Manor. I have a map of the ward, but it's old and the barricades weren't built back then. I also have a map of the manor, but like the map of the ward, it may not accurately represent how the place looks like today. Let's hope I can find my way around, and as usual, come as prepared as I can.
The Brand. Find a way past the barricades and get into the sealed section. Break into Howtree Manor and steal the harp inlaid with amethysts. You've heard that one of the descendants of the old Howtree bloodline has been looking for her family portraits. They were left during the Old Quarter incident and, with some luck, are probably still in the manor. Find them. Time to put your skills to the test. Rob this part of town blind for at least 1,500 worth of valuables. Don't kill any humans while you're on the job. That's just really bad taste when you're so close to the sealed section. Get out of Howtree Manor and back where you started when you're done. Hot tip. I'm assuming there's going to be undead. Again, I got 2 rope arrows. That's probably fine. The mines aren't that useful, except they could be against zombies, I guess. I don't know. The Brand. It's my brand.
I bet this must be quite a pretty sight on some nights. But tonight isn't one of those nights.
Oh, I'm like up above some stuff. Hmm. So is this the state Glendower estate? That I've just immediately broken into? The brand. Smoke bomb. Maybe not. Let me This is cool though. That's not cool. Being able to climb on those chains and stuff though. Ah.
This is the last time I attend one of your banquets, Johann.
Oh.
This was the worst food I ate in ages.
But I got those delicious foodstuffs from Bone and the wine from Salania.
Your cook is responsible for such a mess. The food was overcooked and inedible.
Well, yes, you're right, of course, verily. I'll have him beaten by my guard.
And to add insult to injury, the company was awful, and the minstrel kept looking at my bosom.
Truly unacceptable. I'll have him flogged and fed to the hounds.
I am furious, Johann. Furious. I was also very disappointed in the service. Your servant spilled some wine on the floor, and it splashed on my clothes. Look, my garments are ruined.
Such dishonor to my noble name, and to your graceful person. I'll have my servant sent to the pillory.
Your captain of the guard was also very rude to me and did not properly address my fine person of exceptional status.
Such horror. I'll have him cut out his own tongue.
And now
Oh,
I have
gosh.
other things to complain about. But it was dreadful, Johann. Utterly dreadful. You should be ashamed.
But I am, dear. I am. I'll have my soon-to-be mute captain of the guard throw me out of a window for having disgraced you.
This is the least you can do. The service was impeccable, I must say. I need servants like these.
All right.
What's
Who's that
going
there?
on here?
In the darkness.
Have mercy.
Sorry, lady. I like this outfit though. Pointy hat and stuff. There's nothing else here. Come on. Going on here? You'd think being a lepidopterist in the city would be a hard task, With all that smoke coming from the factories and the grime on the walls and windows, finding new interesting butterflies sounds like a daunting task in such an environment, but the truth is I've encountered many extraordinary specimens over the years. One such specimen was a very peculiar butterfly I came across during the feast in Midden Chapel a few years back, more precisely at Lord Brackman's party for the summer solstice soiree. I was half drunk in the back garden with a few other attendants when it appeared to me, a very imperial-looking butterfly with very large, thin and soft wings. The colors on them were very uniform, vivid, and almost glistening. I don't think I had ever seen one this big and majestic before. I was simply awestruck by its beauty. It stayed there for quite a while, fluttering about, showing off its glamorous appearance as if it were trying to seduce us old, bitter poets and lovers of the aesthetic. It certainly worked in my case, but it sadly flew away when Lord Rutherford decided to have a little accident and almost broke his jaw. To this day, I have never been able to track such a species down again. My last encounter with a specimen of interest dates back from a few months ago, just as I was meeting the eccentric Lady Lodivia at her family home in North Quarter. While she has good conversation, she is, alas, quite the pitiful writer, and I had to endure her dreadful prose for what I believe was an eternity. She probably grew as bored as me now that I think about it, as after a while she drank some wine and decided to talk about her various trips to Bowen, which is a city I'd certainly love to visit. It was then that I flew in a particularly odd but fabulous specimen of the sort I had never seen before. You see, dear reader, most Lepidoptera had very smooth, thin, and symmetrical wings, but this one had slightly asymmetrical, short, thick, and rather bumpy ones. As a comparison to the specimen above, the wings on this one were more complex in terms of colors, with darker shades on the outside. Lady Lodivia was particularly interested when I said my old self was a very avid pursuer of beauty, and that I considered Lepidoptera to be creatures that no deity would have dreamt of siring. All right. Hey, there's a map of the city. Confirmation of previous query. You are in serious danger. Chevrolet leaked the names under torture. Suggestion of hiding in the sealed section rejected. Presence of undesirable elements, the supernatural type. Identity of the traitor confirmed. S. Krevantuk. Dispatch agents to silence him. He's currently hiding at Grimfast Inn, Lampfire Hills. The next meeting is Ugly Dog Ale House, Bleach Market Ward. Burn this note once memorized. SQ. So he was throwing a bunch of stuff in the fire. Oh. Interesting. Explosive charge. Where the heck is this going? Healing potion. All right. Is the guy's like little safe house thing here? What's going on? heck are we? Is that wood? Oh, I'm here. All right. I see. Dang it. Put my rope barrel back. This month's prize is 35 crowns. Calvin bets the chimney of the house with the yellow bricks is going to collapse. Harold bets the old burned manor is going to lose more of its roof before the yellow house chimney collapses. Wallace bets the black bridge is going to collapse. Still waiting on Bernard and Jeriot to place their bets. Please add your bets below, you slackers. So they're overlooking this old quarters stuff. It doesn't sound particularly exciting for a job. Theft epidemic continues to ravage the city. The Abbey of St. Gramel, the father of boilers, ended up being another target in an unprecedented series of heists taking place all over the city. While hits on noble estates have become almost mundane over the last year, now it seems not even the Order of the Hammer is safe from this plague. St. Gramel's chalice, an artifact of inestimable, can't say that word, value for the order, has been removed right from the reliquary at the heart of the abbey. Cardinal Berengier has refused to make any official statement. Meanwhile, Father Guyave of Hightown has been quite vocal about the event. It is no doubt the result of corruption within our very order. No miscreant would have ever gotten close to the chalice had the funds been properly allocated. Someone must have spent too much of the tithes on gold candlesticks. But worry not, the builder's right judgment shall befall all sinners who are to blame for this. Nevertheless, nobody yet knows who this mysterious burglar is, or if these heists are even being perpetrated by the same individual. The last case this brazen took place mere months ago when Lord Solace's fabled gem collection, the Gems of Sarnoth, was stolen. To date, there's no trace of the gems, and while the Baron's police claims to have several suspects, Commissioner Truart reiterated they are not at liberty to release any details. The only figure to have been implicated in the case is Lord Rainsford. Allegedly, details of his criminal activities that have to do with heists have been revealed in an anonymous tip-off last Pampanosis. However, the suspicions were dropped almost immediately by the Baron's police for reasons not revealed to the public. Lord Rainsford himself, however, has been quoted saying, "This is most certainly a prank by one of my rivals." Just think for a moment. Isn't it utterly foolish to keep a written track of illegal dealings? With no seeming progress made towards unraveling this mystery, the Herald can only predict that another big heist is bound to happen within the next few months. Rumpleball. Everybody loves Rumpleball. Hmm. That's cool. Okay. Oh. Did that choice now. Didn't want to do that. That's where I gotta go. Eventually. But I gotta imagine there's one of these manors and things that I could be checking out. For example. It's weird that you'd just be like, have a house that overlooks the old quarter potentially, and you kind of just could hang out and look down at it. Hello. This is a cool place. Hmm. I'm off to the opera. Please keep an eye on your father. He's back to acting demented and rubbing his skin with salt and sacred ointments from that priest crook. Do you know what he told me this time? He told me that he had to purify himself because tainted blood poured from the ceiling during the morning mass. Of course, no blood on his clothes were to be seen. I heard that a few other people have been radically changing their behavior for a few weeks. The grocer's sister keeps cleaning her house while whispering that dust brings death. Old Craster is suddenly afraid of spirals, and one of the guards at St. Vimer's gates, you know, that decrepit pervert, killed himself by blood loss resulting from cutting his own arm off. The thing they have in common? They all were at the old cathedral during that infamous mass, the one during which a stone suddenly began floating above the altar and started singing in a fiendish voice. Your father was there too. Interesting. Heard you're the greatest thief speed runner. Is that true? It's not true. More than likely. There's tons of like crazy tricks and things that people are able to pull off that I honestly don't know how to even attempt. But hello, Still Shrine. I don't know. Oh, he's got garlic set up. Seen some pretty wild things here. It does get pretty wacky. It's going pretty well. I've been enjoying this. This is actually a fan-made, and not just a mission, but an entire campaign that I'm a few missions into, and it's got like all own story and voice acting and everything. It's pretty amazing. And I'm kind of excited for the holidays, as it were.
There is not enough meat for your midnight snack job. Besides, it's for the Lord and his guest.
Not too long ago, we had so much pig butter and sausages, we could have given some leftovers to the dogs and the beggars.
The Baron's coffers are dry, you big dummy. Haven't you noticed how high the levy on the foodstuffs is lately? War costs money, you know.
I don't understand. If the Baron needs so much money, why is he not minting more coins?
Because minting more coins means lowering the value of gold.
Uh-huh? Since when? Oh, and blast it, you both give me a headache. I'm off to my patrol.
Any fun plans? Nothing crazy. Just
Who's there?
plan on.
We can take him.
I can't fight and dodge and think at the same time. Oh boy. Can I get behind this guy, or am I gonna have to like flashbang him or something? Boom. Okay. Just planning on hanging out with me and my girlfriend, pretty much. But it should be fun. In the past, I've just gone to like different family things and stuff, which is fine. Like I like my family, but I'm kind of looking forward to sort of just hanging out and doing our own thing. Do not open this door ever. Huh. I wonder if this is a shortcut back. Yeah, what about you, Stillshine? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Now we're on ground level. Dancing Plague Street. Are you hostile towards me? Now you are. Oh, chemical supplies. I don't want to waste all my flash bombs on these dudes. Yeah, come in here. In the dark. Since for whatever reason the darkness lets you knock them out. I'm gonna double check this place. Okay. Let it be known that the Honorable T. Blackwind, Alderman of Gloomside Ward, is looking for competence, men and women alike able in mathematics, algebra, and all means of numerical studies. Excellent salaries and lodgings are to be expected. If interested, inquire in person or by messenger at his mansion, Dancing Plague Street, Cornelius Anderton, Dusford. Really? Alright. Nap time. That's cool looking. Look at that thing. Behold the Baron's justice. These maps are awesome, but they're huge, which is a good thing, but they take a while to get through. Rabble rousing and suspicious behavior. Judge to the pillory. Abbott Eckbert's request. Okay. Like, I haven't even gotten into the mission yet. I'm just, like, exploring stuff on the outside. I mean, I guess it depends on the one, but they're pretty significant. I don't know if you could say double or what, but there's been more than once so far where I'm like, you almost get the feeling of I've just left the mission and gotten onto another one because there's like so much. Oh, there's like a little prison. Like the last one I was doing, there was like a tomb. Like this. Like where the heck? This. I feel like I'm delving into an entirely different world. But in the previous mission, I was in a tomb, and then all of a sudden I'm in like a tavern. It's like you expected the whole mission to be kind of like one thing, but then there's just a lot, like tons of, like a huge variety, all in the same map. Like where the heck? Where am I going? Is this just back to the street? And there's always more than one way to go. Where is this? Am I back in that guy's house? The builder doth not want good words and good desires, but efficient workmanship, fervor, and courage. Or is this the alchemist's shop? It might. Might be the alchemist shop. What is that switch doing? It is. What's the pressure plate do? I'm very confused right now. Whoa, is this another way? Where's this go? What the fuck? Okay. Well, I feel like I didn't fully explore that guy's manor that I was in. But maybe I can go back there some other time. Alright, there's a sewer. With crab people in there. Oh my god. Alright. I didn't expect there to be a pit. That fog effect adds a lot. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. Can't kill humans. Hey, you're not a human. Alright. Didn't enjoy getting hit by that guy, though. Is there a dead guy in there? Climb. Jesus. That scared me. All right. Because right now I have no idea. Like, this could entirely just be like a side area, for all I know, or it might be like a path in. I really have no idea into where I need to go. What in the world? Burnt bodies? And a ladder? Because it might come up in the part of the city I'm trying to get to. I guess this... No, I could probably get up here. I was gonna say this just is not actually a way. It's just meant to make it look bigger than it is, but nope. This is... This is a way. I'm somewhere. And we're in. So I guess it's just another way to get in. Should I come in here? Is there more that I could have explored down there? I don't know. Probably. Still not sure what these smoke bombs do. Does it just make them run away? Temporarily? Seems that way. But I'd like to just kill you. So you don't sneak up on me. Oh, there's somebody walking around. I got 5 healing potions. Alright. Is that the manor?
This looks like a house of bad dreams.
Wow.
Careful.
Look at that. So need money, the harp, and family portraits. Wonder if I can get a... Can't climb up there? Hmm. I just want to get a good... Alright, maybe I should just climb down. safely. You alive? Or dead? As it were? Good, so the door's open. Getting a screenshot. Screenshot for a potential thumbnail. This place looks awesome. I'm just gonna... Can you knock out these guys? Oh shit. I just want to go around the outside. See what I see. So there's a back door. Makes me wonder too if there's anywhere you can like climb up to a higher level or a window or anything. It doesn't seem like it. Oh, the door's not even open, so... Did you read the hot tip? Some of the local landlords are damn stubborn and categorically refuse to obey some decree that orders all Old Quarter landlords in possession of estates close to the barricades to brick up specific doors and windows in their manors and the houses they put up for rent. Doors and windows facing the inside of the sealed section, to be exact. Call that morbid curiosity or just plain stupidity. So that's just telling me through the manors I could possibly... How does this thing work? Like, how do you... Can I shoot it? Firebomb it? Or I mean fire arrow it? I see. It's powerful. Okay, let's not... Probably shouldn't waste my time even trying to fight these guys. I just need to get away from them so they'll let me break in one of these paths. Oh boy. Alright. I feel like I should start on the first floor, but... Sir Paul Victor Harvey Hallray. That's cool looking.
Interesting. I was told
Find 7 portraits.
painted when these people were alive. Strange. Something's weird with that door.
Out of curiosity. Oh. Cool. Going straight to the top. 7 portraits, though. Oh, nope. I don't think I want to go up there. Will there be anything up here? Yes. Why? Doesn't seem like there's much point. Other than just to try and ghost the ghosts eventually. I don't know. Okay. Curiosity is getting the better of me. All right. So I'm getting the feeling these people were they had some interesting hobbies. I'll put it that way. Just walked right by me. Hello? Sir Stephen Howard Atkinson Howtree. Hello? All right. Whoa. Lord Fitzsimmons is urging the lady to evacuate despite our moderate distance from this accursed cathedral. Most of the house guards have already fled, the pathetic cowards. Some even took trinkets and jewelry like rogues. Captain Keffy is still with the lady and has barricaded the front gates. I can hear the raging fires and terrifying battles going on against the undead from my window, several blocks away into Perrin Street. I heard they are trying to build a big wall to contain the undead pouring from the cathedral. Oh, what terrible, dire times. I barely have time to write this. Lord Fitzsimmon has arrived with his guard and a contingent of Hammerites to help us flee the old quarter. I don't know if this letter will ever reach you, but I hope I'll be able to see you again. Your love, Biddy. Pardon me. Well then.
That door's weird as well. It's unnaturally cold for some reason, and it won't budge.
Just curious. Those brains. All right. Oh, that was a knife. This is where I was. And was that one door? Where was that one door? Here? If I ever have to go back there? I guess we gotta go back down. Because I haven't been on the first floor yet. Came straight up here. Okay. There was that grate or like cellar door. That was outside. Which makes me wonder if you can get in through that. Down to where I just was. This is relatively nice. No portrait or anything in here? What was that? Did its mouth just open on that Burke? Oh. Whoa! Holy shit. I did not expect that. Doors barricaded. Who dis? Sir Maximilian Johannes Gustav Hatry. So that's 3. Oh, okay.
Without me, that precious harp is beyond your reach. Come to me.
What's that voice?
Sir Alexander Theodore Gayame Hatry. Is it that guy upstairs?
The beacon to the treasure you seek. Come to me.
Wondering if it was that caged up guy. That ghost. This guy. Is it you? No? Guy, you gotta talk to me.
You need only allow me to guide you, and the harp will be yours.
Sir Stanislaus Alphonse Hatry. Number 5. Give me a second. Give me a second.
You fool. Did you think I was a mere idol? Heed and watch, pathetic creature. Your flesh shall putrefy, and your life shall wither away to serve their schemes. You can already feel it, can't you? How does it feel being branded a sacrifice?
Branded.
My brand comes at a great price for a mortal such as you. But it does have a few benefits. Use my gift well for the rest of your pitifully short life.
Wait. What's that thing on the door?
What's happening to you? Strange sigils on the wall, and the harp is nowhere to be found. That thing said you were branded for somebody. Find out what you can. Now I can open the doors. Wow. Can I open this door? Yes. Philosophers of yore described the secrets of the soul in a way that was far more complex and sophisticated than the drivel contemporary erudites and the clergy like to regurgitate when they are not wasting their time on futile debates on whether asking this question is sacrilegious or not. While the Order of the Hammer speaks of Numa and of Sarks, the pagans like to talk about primitive mythology with an often puerile credulity. The truth is this: every mortal being, sentient and intelligent, is made of 4 sacred elements. Firstly, there is the bow yardrel, the chest, the shell, the body, the cadaver. Then there is the yorl, the cogito, the feelings, the conscience, the realization of existence, life's azoth. It's a difficult subject for non-initiates, but this is also the true name. Afterwards, there is the kubithla, the opposite of the yorl, the shadows, the natural result, stating that everything possessing a physical existence also has a shadow, the proof of mortality. This is a delicate subject to explain. Finally, there is the ka, that which cannot be explained, for it has too many meanings. In truth, one could call it destiny. He's the outsider from Dishonored. He kind of gives off that vibe. It troubles me that this measly fragment is the only known remains of the instructions that pious Rat Abubtiar was ranting against. The original rituals must have been wondrous beyond comprehension. A more complete copy is needed before I can be sure of my translation. Control of the Sentience by Magus Ububtiar. A critical excerpt of the original work Ububtiar's tablets, presented in its original magic script. The realm of souls is like a door, visualized to enter the sentient's mind. One should have either the keys to open it or the cunning to weaken the barrier and let it move aside for him. Establish control after entry, not before. Wise is the one who studies the sentient to balance inhibitors and keep the sentient weak with what is unknown to it until the ritual of taming is complete. If done correctly, I become a conduit for its power. So have I been captured by this thing, and then I'm going to have a chance to tame it? I wonder. The sworn book of all your Irdzar, the six-eyed channeler. The place of power shall be away from the world of man, far into the deepest deserts, buried in the blind lands, high in the tallest mountains, below the profound waters, and it shall be clean, and free from the thoughts of worldly passions. Thus the place once chosen shall be purified, and so by burning offerings of corpse wax, lime water, and cloves. And pure myrrh shall be bought in purified sand, and the sand shall be burned in the brazier of calling, and the myrrh shall be scattered around the brazier as an offering to the 4 winds. And thou shalt be naked in thy right, as the priests of yore were naked in their rituals, and thou shalt draw fresh blood from a sacrificial child with a blessed dagger. embroidered in the most precious silk, and a circle shall be drawn sunwise on the ground with the fresh blood, in the midst whereof thou shalt stand while reciting the conjurations of all Idzar, taking care not to venture forth from the boundaries of the mandala, lest thou be consumed by the unseen from Erebos, the lower heavens, the darkest plains. And a vessel full of the soul of man, be it honest in life or evil, shall be placed in the center of the circle. And the incantations to the Lord of Erebos shall be pronounced, and a portal to the dark sanctuary shall be opened. O channeler, O magus, ready thy mind, be open and sober in patience for the revelations, obedient as a child to his father, as fathers to the priest, as priests to the gods, and gods to the demiurgus, the Almighty. So we got a demiurge situation going on, I guess. Okay. Gonna get down to why are there ghosts everywhere now? I forget where that basement was, but I assume down is the way. This is kind of cool, like the floor collapsed. What? While I am away studying the aura emanating from the cathedral, pursue the recent progress made in keeping the undead both servile and violent, fitting flesh for a revenant army. Paramount above even this, however, is to keep ever vigilant of the statuette. No matter our capacity to use it, we are not in control of it. Expect more relays to be lured here unwittingly. Stay behind sealed doors until I return. The prying into the ghostly melody around the music room is to cease. It is a trick of the statuette. Were there some magical harp on the grounds, we would have discovered it long ago, so the harp doesn't actually exist. Interesting. Necromancers. Are you a... Let me save. I just want to see what he does. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Acolyte Aura. Orha. I'm very concerned about something, but can't bring myself to tell either Adept Hakim or Azeron himself. We are mortals and thus require sustenance, but our food and water supplies rot at an alarming rate. Water isn't really a problem since the canal provides all we need, but there are no living creatures anymore around the manor. Our hunting expeditions take us deeper and deeper into the sealed section, and our fresh food expenses are getting far too high. It is worth noting that our experiments cause nearby flora to wither and die, among others, and I fear the canal may propagate this blight, as I've noticed dying bushes beyond the manor grounds, while the wild and unruly vegetation elsewhere is untouched. It is also important to mention that every time we leave the manor to buy supplies, we risk being discovered. Something must be done about this. You know who. I'll stay down, but nope. Can I go through this door? No. Okay. Oh. While I'm away studying the aura emanating from the cathedral. Okay, same thing. That was interesting. I wasn't expecting to see that through the door. These guys are full-on necromancers, huh? Like wallowing in corpses and filth kind of necromancers. Oh, okay. That's the basement door from before. Am I meant to find anything else down here? Master Gromoval, we're rather satisfied with our little trade so far, but I think I have to remind you again that we are very picky concerning your merchandise. Do I need to remind you of the prices? 2,000 GP for a fresh corpse, 1,000 for a fresh but damaged corpse, 500 for a decomposed corpse. Please don't try to bargain again and ask for another raise. I do believe we've already given you more than enough. Another thing, there's no need to try your chance again with your puny embalming techniques. We are far from being dimwits and even further from being patient, you know who. Let me look around again real quick. I feel like I've possibly looked everywhere, but there's a lot to look at. This kind of feels like a place like on the sword. You can see that one door, but can't really get anywhere through it, that you come back to and escape on that mission. Like you'd come back here and like have to escape from their dungeon beneath or something and come back up through it. Anyway, there's supposed to be more portraits somewhere. There could be one, still that basement. I'd have to get to from the outside, it seems like. Otherwise, I would think they'd be in prominent positions in places that I've probably already been. Are you invisible? Or nearly. Wonder if I can climb on the tree. I was climbing while I was dead. Oh. I see. I went out. So there must be a room or some other place I haven't seen. How's that work? Where the other portraits are? Because I need 2 more? Question mark? 1 more. So let's just do a lap. There's one here. There's one there. There might have been one there, but I got it. I wouldn't think it would be in the basement, but I guess it's possible. Okay. Portrait? Anyone? Portrait? There's one there. If I get up. There you go. Oh, I thought that might go somewhere. Really? I don't know if that did anything to the ghost. But I don't think that zombie's a problem anymore. Did I see something up here? Or was that a scrap of the zombie who just exploded? That's a scrap of the zombie. Okay. Where else might there be a portrait? I wonder what this is. Through with all the books we read about the ritual and stuff. It could be up in the attic and I just didn't see it. Unless it's here? Come on. Ooh. Paintings? Anyone? Sir William Herbert Hawtrey.
Alright. That's the last one.
All right. What if I ran out of rope arrows? You just stuck down there? So now we just get out.
Last one.
Get out. Get out. I'm getting out while I can. I just get hurt for no good reason. I can't go out that door, but the back door. Excuse me. All right. Like there's probably a million things we didn't see. That's okay. Do I want to go down here? All the way down here? Oh. Hmm. I might have to rope my way out of here. Some of these places, though, it's like you'd think there'd be a ladder, something somewhere. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Because otherwise, like if you didn't have these rope arrows, it'd be pretty screwed. Now road. Guess I'll stay up here. I do like all the grass and like foliage and stuff compared to like how going to the cathedral and stuff was in the normal game. There wasn't quite as much detail in like the foliage and stuff like that. Hey Zach, what's up? What's that guy? Oh, he's a zombie. Oh gosh. I think that's that guy that's in every mission so far. Thought he'd be alive and have something to say. Man. 3-year printing vacation started for you? Nice. I don't have as much time off set up this year. But it's been pretty easy going when it's half the people are gone that I work with and nobody wants to do anything crazy right before Christmas weekend, so. Day job is not too challenging at the moment. But still. Oh god. Oh god. I'm just gonna load. I'm trying to get out now. I'm actually trying to end the mission by getting back over that wall. I came from under through the sewers. before, but I wonder if I can get over like I was at the beginning. Can I walk? This seems tricky, like I'm not supposed to be doing this. Or is there somewhere else I could be jumping to? Maybe we should just go back. But the question is, where was that entrance? I thought it was around here, but here? I'm stuck. I don't remember. This is where I just was. Ooh, maybe right there? I was definitely here before. Now I'm here. Okay. How do I get out of here? Ouch. Don't do your thing. Where's this go? I feel like I've maybe getting somewhere a little bit different. No, I'm here. I was here before. Yes. Can I at least figure out where the... There's not like nice little drain that can take me somewhere. Maybe there is a path here. I didn't see this Aha. Oh, I'm here. I know where I am. This is where I wanted to go. This might be taking me back inside. Or no, I never came here. Alright, well, we're just finding new stuff on our way out. Oh. Where am I now? I was never here. Can you rope arrow this thing? Nope. Nope. Hmm. Is this the door that they said don't open under any circumstances? In which case, that'd be a way to go. If I had a way to open it. Oh, come on. This tree. That's where I want to go. Am I even supposed to be where I am, though? Gosh. Can I even get back in this way is the question. Right there I probably could, if I can get to that spot. Ah, okay. Alright. We're golden. Nope. We're out. It's shocking actually, like how different it is to be like I'm in this gloomy whatever place and then all of a sudden it's like, yep, here you are. All's well. Huh. There was a whole thing with this people's dad. Is that this guy's house? That I feel like I didn't explore. Oh. Garden key. Does this open that door that I was just trying to get through? Yeah, we started out in this normal sort of city area, but it was butt up against this corrupted area. They literally have a door leading right to it, and it's like, do not open this door ever. Okay. That would have been nice to find a little bit earlier, but that's okay. Is this the guy's house that was like all messed up, or was that somebody else? What was upstairs? Yeah, he had the garlic on the door. He's all paranoid and like getting into like magical stuff because he was corrupted somehow by what happened in the cathedral in that sealed off district. I don't know if there's anything to actually find, but it kind of implies he sits there and looks in, potentially. Yeah, there's probably nothing. Just world building. I was here before. I think I want to go. I want to go back to where I started, which I think was here, I guess. Ah! Well, there you go. I'm sure I missed some interesting things. The brand. That was very cool, though. Oh, scary stuff. Let me save it. So we pulled off 2 missions. 2 more missions.